Hi, friends. How are you doing today? It's Miss Liz. I'm here to talk a little bit more about oceans, and specifically, I want to read you a story. I thought it would be really fun to read one of my favorite stories because it's about a very important thing: sharing. Oh, it's so important that we share things with our friends and share things with other people and just everyone because we want to make sure that we make good friends. And so this story is all about sharing. And this story is called Rainbow Fish. Look at how glittery his scales are. Isn't that neat? I love this story because it teaches you a really valuable lesson. So we're going to read this story together. And then Miss Liz has a little craft to share with you. All right? Oh my goodness. This is such a good story. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish, not just as an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkly silver scales among them. And look at how glittery he is. He's shiny. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they would call. "Come and play with us." But Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. Oh, he didn't play with his friends. I wonder why. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish," he called, "wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful, and you have so many." What do you think? Do you think that Rainbow Fish will share one of his scales? I don't know. Let's find out. There's Rainbow Fish. "You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?" cried the Rainbow Fish. "Get away from me." Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset. He told all his friends what had happened. And from then on, no one would have anything to do with Rainbow Fish. They turned away when he swam by. Oh no. So because he would not share, they do not want to be his friends. Look, they are walking away because he did not share. That's just like if you do not share a toy with a friend, they don't want to be friends with you. What good are the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day he poured out his troubles to the starfish. "I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me?" "I can't answer that for you," said the starfish, "but if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe he can help you." Ooh, he's going to go and get some help. I think the octopus is kind of like his teacher. Here we go. The Rainbow Fish found the cave. It was very dark inside and he could not see anything. Then suddenly, two eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. There he is. I wonder what he's going to tell him. "I have been waiting for you," said the octopus with a deep voice. "The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy." Oh, so in order to be happy, you need to share. I think that's what the octopus is trying to tell him. I can't," the rainbow fish started to say. The octopus had already disappeared into the dark cloud of ink. "Give away my scales? My beautiful shiny scales? Never. How could I ever be happy without them?" Do you think he's going to give away his scales? don't know. Let's find out. Suddenly, he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. Rainbow fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale. The rainbow fish wavered. Only one very, very small shimmering scale, he thought. Well, maybe I won't miss just one. Is he going to share? Look at that. Is he going to share? Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you! Thank you very much, the little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time, he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. I wonder what he was feeling. Let's think about this. When you give something to someone, how does that make you feel? Happy? I think you're right. Maybe rainbow fish is feeling happy. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing, so it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by other fish. Everybody wanted a glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. Look at that. He shared a lot of his scales and now he feels so happy and he has lots of friends. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shining scale left. His most prized possession had been given away, yet he was very happy. Come on, rainbow fish, they called. Come and play with us. Here I come, said Rainbow Fish, and happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. Oh, so he made some really good friends. There he is with his one shiny scale. Still has one. Look at that. Do you see how important it is to share? Oh my goodness, it makes your heart feel so good when you share with your friends. Okay, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed that story. I really, really do love it. If you want to listen to it again, be my guest. I'm also going to put a link to another person reading the story, and it's also got a little bit of a cartoon to it, all right? So I'm going to put that on the lesson plans for this week. Here is your craft that Miss Liz is going to show you, okay? Now, on the lesson plans, I put a link to a picture where you can print out the rainbow fish. And it's just a white piece of paper. And what Miss Liz did was I went ahead and I used watercolors, okay? Because the fish swims in the water. So I painted my fish with watercolors. I used purple, blue, and green because in the book, that's what they said that his fins were. But if you want to do yellow or brown or black or red, you can choose any colors to do. So you paint the scales, you paint the whole fish, and then your mommies and daddies in the kitchen will probably have some aluminum foil, all right? And you can just glue one shiny scale on your rainbow fish, okay? You see my shiny scale? And if you want to cut out the fish, that's fine, or you can just keep it on the piece of paper like this. All right, so that's my craft for you, and I can't wait to see them all. And I hope that you enjoyed rainbow fish. Bye, friends. Have a wonderful day.